This is the second lecture of the course CAD CAM. So in last lecture we have discussed the introduction about the computer design, means designing with the help of computer, or you can say computer graphics with the help of computer we have discussed. Now we will proceed with the first chapter of your course CAD. So in last lecture we have discussed this point we have to going to discuss during this course, and you have to learn these points. This is the outcome of the course. Okay, so first chapter is 2D geometric modeling. Two-dimensional geometric modeling you have to draw with the help of computer. So in this chapter you have to learn the 2D geometric modeling, maybe line, circle, ellipse, parabola, hyperbola, and some curves. And by using this geometry you can create any object as such. For example, if you want to draw any object like this object you have to draw, suppose, then you have to use 4 lines, and by using lines you can draw this geometry. So in last lecture I have told you how to draw the line by using computer. If you draw the line by using computer, you're supposed to calculate the point or pixels in between start point and end point of the line. In between you have to calculate the pixels and make that pixel with some color, then it will appear like a line. So in this way the computer will draw the line. Similarly you can draw circle, ellipse, and all geometry. If some curve is there, this curve also you have to calculate the pixels on the curve and make it some color, then it will look like some curve. So to draw the geometry, there are 2 methods are there to identify the pixels in between start point and end point of the line. Suppose you have to draw the circle. सर्कल ड्रॉ करने के लिए सपोज टू कैलकुलेट द पिक्सल्स ऑन द सर्कमफ्रेंस ऑफ द सर्कल. फॉर दैट you have to use some equations or formulas to calculate the pixels or the points on the circumference of the circle. There are 2 formulas are available, or 2 methods are available to calculate the pixels, or you can say the points on the circumference of the curve. These are the 2 methods. First method is the parametric method, and second method is non-parametric method. Non-parametric method and parametric method, these are the methods to calculate the pixels or the points on the circumference of the geometry. Geometry may be line. Suppose line is a geometry. In that geometry you are supposed to calculate the pixels or points on the line. Suppose circle is a geometry. To draw this geometry you have to calculate the pixel on the circumference of the circle. To calculate these pixels or points on the geometry, we have 2 methods are there. First method is the non-parametric method, second is the parametric method. For your course you have to use the parametric method. So in that course we will learn the geometry drawing by using parametric method. In parametric method you're supposed to use some parameter may be a, b, c, x, y, z, or you can say u, v. These are the any parameter you can use to calculate the pixel. So in that case one equation will be there. In that equation one parameter will be there, and you have to vary this parameter from 0 to 1, 0 to infinity, or 0 to 360. By varying this parameter you will get the points or the pixel on the circumference of the circle. But in non-parametric method the method is different. So we will discuss this non-parametric method later. First we will learn how to draw the geometry by using parametric method. Non-parametric method we will discuss later. The only introduction part I will discuss about the non-parametric method. I will not generate any equation or any algorithm for non-parametric method. For parametric method I will write equations and we will draw the geometry by using that equations. Okay. For non-parametric method the introduction part will be there. Okay, that we will discuss on later. So first we will start with the parametric method to draw the geometry. As far as the geometry is concerned, there are 2 types of geometries are there. First geometry is called analytical curve, second geometry is called synthetic curve. These are the 2 types of geometries are there. You have to draw this geometry. Under 2D geometry there are two types of geometries are there. Analytical curve is also known as the conic section. Synthetic curve. In conic section you have point, line, circle, ellipse, parabola, hyperbola. This geometry is known as analytical curve. Second is synthetic curve. First is cubic spline curve, is also known as Hermite curve. Second is the Bezier curve. Third is the B-spline curve. These are the geometry you're supposed to draw by using parametric method. That means in that case we are going to use some parameter u, and by varying this parameter in the equation we will get the points or the pixels on the geometry. So these are the geometry you're supposed to learn for this chapter. So second chapter mein you have to learn the point, how to draw the point, how to draw line, how to draw circle, ellipse, parabola, hyperbola, and Hermite curve is also known as cubic spline curve, Bezier curve, and B-spline curve. These are the geometry you have to learn by using parametric method. Same geometry you can draw by using non-parametric form also, but we are not going to discuss that non-parametric form. Okay, so first we will start how to draw the point. So to draw the point is very simple. The input you have to give the point का pixel number. Suppose 10, 20, red. The computer will make the pixel number 10, 20 with red color. So in this way you can draw the point. To draw the point you have to give the input as a pixel ka number with some color, 10, 20, red. Then it will make the pixel number 10, 20 with the red color. So in this way you can draw the point, and it's not so important. Now you start with the drawing of the line. How to draw the line by using parametric method. Okay, so suppose you have to draw one line. Is the start point of the line, the axis. Okay, is the x-axis and is the y-axis. So it is your x-axis and this is your y-axis on the computer. It is 0, 0 for the computer. Okay, you're supposed to draw the line on the computer, and first is axis, is the x-axis, and it is a y-axis, and it is a 0, 0 of the computer. Pixel number 0, 0. Here you have pixel number in x-axis, here you have pixel number in y-axis, and you have the information of the start point of the line and information of the end point of the line. The start point, suppose it's a p0, it may be x0, y0, and end point is suppose p1 is x1, y1 is the end point, the start point and end point of the line. And you have to use one parameter, suppose u, which is varying from 0 to 1. Here the parameter key value is u is equal to 0. Here parameter value is u is equal to 1, which is varying from 0 to 1. And you're supposed to calculate the pixels of the point in between p0 and p1. p0 is known, p1 is known. The p0 is the start point of the line का start point. It has x component is known as x0 and y component is known as y0, and p1 is the end point of the line, end point of line. It has the x component x1, y1, x component x1 and y component is y1. So these are the start point and end point, and one parameter is there which is going to vary from 0 to 1. Here the parameter key value is 0, here parameter value is 1. The parameter is varying from 0 to 1. So start point pe if the parameter is 0, the value will be x0 and y0. If parameter is 1, then value will be x1, y1. Now you're supposed to calculate the next point, next pixel. Suppose next pixel is here, its name is p, component is x and y. Next point is p, p is the next point, next point of the line, it has the component x component and y component. So here, by using some parameter, you have to calculate next point. So you have to use interpolation formula. So p1 minus p0, the end point minus start point, divide by parameter की value u1 minus u0. It is a u0 start point पे, end point पे u1. In between value is u, which is 0.1, 0.2, 0.3. Okay, then equal to the p next point on the line minus start point divided by u minus u0. So u1 is 1 and u0 is 0. So this number is 1 and this number is 0 and this number is 0. So you can write p1 minus p0 divided by 1 equal to p minus p0 divided by u. Okay, if you multiply this, you can write the equation p minus p0. p minus p0 is there and u यहाँ से multiply होगा. That means u multiply by p1 minus p0. So p will be equal to p0 will be here. So p0 plus u p1 minus p0. So this is the equation number 1 to calculate the points on the line. In that equation, the u is varying from 0 to 1. If you put u is equal to 0, you will get start point. If you put u is equal to 1 here, then you will get end point p1 मिलेगा. If you put u is equal to 0, this term will be 0, you will get start point p0. If you put u is equal to 1, then this term will get cancelled, you will get the end point p1. Okay, if you want to write in term of x and y, you have to write, suppose x will be equal to x0 plus u x1 minus x0. Okay, and y will be equal to y0 plus u y1 minus y0. So you can write this in term of x and y. So in these two equation, you have to use with the parameter u, which is varying from 0 to 1. By using this parameter, you can calculate the points on the line. So first time you have to put the u is equal to 0, you will get start point. Then you have to put u is equal to 0.1, you will get a next point, and then u 0.2, 0.3, 0.4. By varying this parameter, you can calculate the point or a pixel on the line. By using this pixel, you can draw the line. Okay, so this is the equation, these two equation you can note down. The x is equal to x0 plus u x1 minus x2, and y0 is equal to u y1 minus y0. So these two equation, this is the equation number 2. Same equation is there, but we are writing in term of x and y. So second formula is the length of line. You can calculate the line ka length by using this formula. L is equal to under root of the x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square plus z2 minus z1 square if z component is there. If z component is not there, you can make it at 0. So by using this formula, you can calculate the length of line. Okay, these are the second formula. This is second formula, equation number 3. By using this formula, you can find out the length of line by using the extreme point of the line. The start point and end point use करके we can draw the line. Then next formula is, suppose the unit vector of the line. Vector you have to calculate unit vector of the line. So you can calculate the unit vector So unit vector formula is the n cap. You can write n cap is equal to the p2 minus p1 divided by l, length of line. So this is a formula to calculate unit vector of the line. We can write in the form of x and y. So x2 minus x1 divided by l is I term, plus y2 minus y1 divided by l is a j, and z2 minus z1 divided by l is k. In ijk form you can write for unit vector. So this is the equation number 4. Then after that unit vector, one more formula is there, the tangent vector. So tangent vector formula is known as dash. P dash is equal to p2 minus p1. So p2 minus p1 is a tangent vector. If you want to write in term of x, y, z, x dash will be equal to x2 minus x1, y dash is equal to y2 minus y1. Similarly z dash is equal to z2 minus z1. So this is equation number 5. These are the 5 equations you are going to use. First equation is your first and second equation is to calculate the pixels on the point by varying this parameter 0 to 1, and then length of line by using this formula, and unit vector you can calculate ijk term mein by using this formula, and last formula is the tangent vector. Now suppose I want to draw one line, so I will erase it. Suppose I want to draw one line by using start point and end point of the line. So first we will solve one question on the line. Suppose question is like this. Okay, you supposed to draw one line whose start point and end point are the given. Okay, so question is like this. Okay, you're supposed to calculate the pixels or the point on the line whose start point is p1 is 20, 10. Suppose start point p1 is 20, 10, and p2 is the end point is 30, 15. You have to calculate in between point. So here is given p1 is given, this is a p1, suppose it is a p1, the u1 is given 0, it is p2. So by using p1, p2 you have to calculate the in between points. The start point is given p1 is 20, 10. That means x1 is 20 and y1 is 10, and x2 is 30 and y2 is 15. So these are the start point and it is the end point of the line. And by using start point and end point you are supposed to draw the line. So you have to use this equation, x is equal to x0 plus u into, sorry x0 नहीं है, ये is x1 है, x1 into u into x2 minus x1, and y will be equal to y1 plus u y2 minus y1. In that case you have to vary the parameter u 0 to 1. For that you have to make one table, simple table with u, x, y and plot. These are the column. So in this case you have to put first u is equal to 0. You will get answer is 20, 10. Okay, so 20, 10 you can plot point number 20, 10 of the line, and then you have to change the parameter with the 0.1. So in this equation you have to put 0.1 and calculate x and y. So after putting the 0.1 you are getting 21, and 10 comma 5. So by round off you will get 21 comma 11, and then you have to put u is equal to 0.2, you will get 22 11. So 22 comma 11 you can plot on the screen, and then 0.3 पे you have to calculate the value is 23 and 11.5, so it is 23 comma 12. Similarly you can find out the points by varying the parameter from 0 to 1. So first time 0 put karna, yes, you will get 20 comma 10. So at the end parameter u is equal to 1, you will get points is 30 and 15. So 30 comma 15 is the last point of the line. So by plotting this point you will get the line. If parameter ka gap is more, then the gap between 2 points will be more. If the parameter gap kam hai, then gap between two adjacent point will be less. So the gap between 2 points depend upon the gap between two parameters. Suppose the parameters के बीच का gap ज़्यादा है, तो you will get line like this. Okay, if parameter gap is less, you will get line like this with less gap. If parameter value is very less, then you will get gap very less. That means you are getting simple line. So the gap between two adjacent pixels on the line is depend upon the gap between two parameters. Similarly for circle also, circle का जो pixel का gap रहेगा, the gap is depend upon the parameter की value. So you have to vary this parameter, and by using this table you're supposed to plot this column, and by plotting this column 20 comma 10 comma with some color. So this information you have to give the computer. So in tabular form or any program में loop के form में you have to give the input to the computer as the pixel number and color. 20 comma 10 comma red, 21 comma 11 comma red, 22 comma 11 comma red. In this form you have to give the input to the computer, then computer will draw the pixels and it will look like line. In same case, in same example, suppose you have to calculate length of line. The formula is the x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square. So it is the equation of the line to calculate the length of line. Okay, the x2 is 30, x1 is 20, y2 is 15 and 10. So here under root of 30 minus 20 square plus 15 minus 10 square. So you will get length of line. For example, you are getting 11.18. In that example, you are getting 11.18 units. The length of line. Similarly, you are supposed to calculate the vector of the line vector. So you can find out n cap is equal to x2 minus x1 divided by L. It will be I term plus y2 minus y1 divided by L. It will be j term, and similarly z2 minus z1 divided by length of line is a k term. So ये term is not there in your example. So x2 is 30 minus 20 divided by 11.18. It is a I plus 15 minus 10 divided by 11.18 is a j, is a unit vector of the line. So in this way you can draw the line. In next lecture we will see how to draw the circle. Okay.